Hey everybody, this is Desperate on Getting with round number 4 of our Modern Challenge event here with Blue-Red Breach. We'll go ahead and keep this in. No Cantress, but we do have a Remand, so, I mean, hopefully that'll keep us from dying, take us further into the deck. Scalding Tarn and pass. With a swamp and a discard spell on one, sure. Could take Remand, could take Snapcaster Mage. Yep, Remand felt like the take there. Alright, draw another Remand, sure. Looks like rock or Jund of some type. Gonna pass turn here. It's unlikely we'll hit a third Remand here, but Confidant Resolve. Could be up against rock, could be up against Jund. If this is Jund, not be the easiest play line. Sure. Would love to draw a lightning bolt here. Alright, so Bolt Confidant. Play a Blood Moon. Set go. Assassin's Trophy. Sure. So I'd love to use this ability. Cryptic Command's not terrible there. Especially since our opponent's pretty much limited to one spell a turn. Scavenging is. I think that one's going to earn Cryptic Command in our hand. Alright, so they are in fact Jund. Blood Moon a little more effective against Jund than against rock. Yep. Dotsies, huh? Remanding or am I Cryptic Commanding here? Feels like Cryptic Command. Counter target spell, draw a card. No attacks here. Sure. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is just coincidentally enough permanents to wipe their board. Goodbye to your board, friend. All right, and that wraps it up. Jund. Year of the Gods, not the best against Jund. Dismember and Harvest Pyre are decent. And then Engineered Explosives can be good. Commands only so-so. Cryptic Commands only so-so. And then submit it like that. Get our maximum Tarmogoyf and such answers in the deck. So pretty nice overall start to this match. So our 3 matches previous to this, if you're not watching this sequentially, we played Mill in round 1. We played against Green White Eldrazi, sort of. It had like Scoozes, Trackers, Eldrazi Displacer, Reality Smasher, Chalice of the Void. They had Mark of Asylum in the post-board game, and then round 3 was against Garoya's Vengeance. They showed us that they were the better combo deck, and then here we are in round 4 against Jund. So looks like the mid-range deck's rising to the middle of the pack. So it's been an interesting tournament so far. Really go back and check out some of those previous rounds. Did have one misplay that did cost us a little bit. These cost me a game against Drozzles. So potentially with that game, I could have gotten to a game 3 knowing they had Mark of Asylum in their deck. So not the most interesting lines of play, but served us reasonably well. This one will be tough on the draw, especially if they hit like Alright, I mean this is a hand I'm inclined to keep. Has a card they almost automatically have to Thoughtseize with Blood Moon. We have several cantrips to find some lands. And some of their draws they just can't play around Blood Moon. Looking for, we got a bottom both those. Looking for bolts, looking for dismembers, looking for answers to Goyfs, looking for a red source. Alright, I mean, this could open us up to a Liliana potentially. I think we bottom through the breach for right now and top a Snapcaster Mage. Hold this opt in our hand. Presuming our opponent will fetch like a swamp here. Yep. And obviously, if they go Liliana here, it's kind of annoying. They do have to be cognizant of the card Blood Moon here. And if they just want to play this draw go game to play around getting Blood Moon, I'm cool with that for a little while. Yeah, looks like they'll have access to a forest here. Not slamming Blood Moon here. Maybe we should have slammed Blood Moon there. Inquisition's mildly annoying here. Probably get to take one of the Snapcaster Muses, I'm guessing. Maybe we should have held on to the Breach. Breach might be pretty good if we find a flashback the Opt. So we find out this Opt. Respire is not a bad one. If you want to spend their turn slamming into Jace with a Raging Ravine, I'm fine with that outcome. This is kind of a close-ish matchup. One's got to decide what they're going to do with their lands. Probably have just about all their basics. They might have another like forest in their deck. I suppose I should check up what Jun lists are playing these days. Goldfish. Metagame. Blood. Elf. Jund. It's like 2 forests, 2 swamps. So we gotta get a dual land here. Sure. Brainstorm here. Right now, put back a Blood Moon and Stomping Vent. Okay. Stomping Vents, yeah. I know what I meant to say. That's all that matters. Our opponent has a bolt here, then Jace is dead. That's fine, I guess. Means they had to use a turn plus a card to kill Jace. Meanwhile, we've kind of controlled their draw step once, and then had the brainstorm. So, Fulminator Mage, sure. Mm-hmm. Two for one, Liana here. Draw some more cards. Those, play that out. Let's go ahead and bolt this Fulminator. Or destroy one of our random non-basics. Sure. Snapcaster, bolt your stupid thing here. Play Liliana. Snapcaster Mage in play. Brainstorm some more. Well, there's an Emrakul. Back, Emrakul, Blood Moon. Got another land here. Let's hold on to Engineered Explosives and Harvest Fire. It was like trying to sandbag a Bloodbraid Elf, hoping we'd attack. No, just another Fulminator Mage, sure. We find a Through the Breach here. Nope, remains okay-ish. Snapcaster Mage is a blocker. Come on, Jace. Well, I mean, Cryptic Command's a card. Remand. Sure, Inquisition Resolve. Take one of our two answers, but Inquisition not quite as good as Thoughtseize would be in this spot. So we're just looking for one of our copies of Through the Breach. All right, so the Tech Harvest Pyre. So we'll put back these two. Play out a land. Dillion, click you. See what's going on over there. Liliana. Yeah, you can lose that one. Goodbye, Scavenging Ooze. And interesting. Gonna attack with the V click. All these cryptics and these remands were probably close to a lock at this point. Remand. It's debating something. All right. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 11. We're almost going for the hardcast Emrakul lock. I think Vendilion click might get there before then, though. Remand. Counter target spell. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And flashback lightning bolts. GG's. All right. There was all our through the breaches. Apparently, we weren't supposed to win with a combo this game. They all in the bottom, like 10 cards of our deck. Wow, there's a through the breach. That's funny. All right, so we're 2-2 through 4 rounds. This has been Dusk for Dusted on Gaming. Just keep plugging along in this modern challenge.